Now for a KHQA update. Officials are beginning to find answers following the tragic school bus crash in Schuyler County. Our Carson Gordy spoke with the local sheriff to learn more about the investigation. Carson?
Schuyler County Sheriff Bill Redshaw says that 57-year-old Angela Spiker was running a daily bus route, picking up 3 preschoolers and dropping them off for afternoon instruction.
I'm just going by what witnesses said, that the bus just started to veer off and crossed the center lane and went toward the truck. From what we could see, it looked like the truck recognized or realized it was coming toward him, and he saw where he had applied his brakes, and he went off the road, but they still collided.
Redshaw confirmed that the semi-truck was property of Beard Transport, an Illinois trucking company. Officials say both vehicles were engulfed in flames, and that crash resulted in the death of 5 people, including 3 preschoolers.
It's a time to heal. It's a time to just to be together and bring the whole community together.
Schuyler County Coroner Terry Mills-Slagle says that the preliminary autopsy report is complete, but he won't release its results until he meets with the families of the victims. He says it will report what can be physically seen after the accident.
Say if a bone's broke, a broken bone, we don't assume of what caused it or how it happened. It's just that we saw a bone was fractured during the exam.
He added that the National Transportation Safety Board has requested a toxicology report of both of the drivers. These tests can determine if, for example, medications or health issues affected the driver and potentially contributed to the crash.
And test for anything that we know of and are aware of to see what was in the blood at the time of the accident.
Thanks, Carson. In the next half hour, we share how the Rushville community is responding to the tragic crash and get reactions from members of the community. We are now continuing coverage of the deadly crash that occurred Monday near Rushville that claimed the lives of 3 children and 2 adults. In Rushville, investigation continues and the healing begins. Reporter Hayden Donaldson tells us how the community is responding to this tragic event. Hayden?
The tragic bus and semi-crash that claimed the lives of 5 individuals, with 3 being under the age of 5. Now, after the tragedy, the community is still numb. The Rushville community paid tribute to the lost individuals by putting flags, if they had one, at half staff. If a business or residence did not have a flag, they were asked to leave their front lights on. The bus driver and the 3 children in the crash were from Rushville, and the semi-driver was from Browning, Illinois. Businesses, houses, and schools from all over the Rushville area have done just that to remember the 5 people that were lost. Rushville Mayor Jeff Irvin says that Rushville will overcome this unthinkable tragedy in the end.
I think the best thing that we can do is for the families is give them their space to process this, to grieve and process, not only for the families, but for our school district, for the community.
Irvin says that the city will be giving free burial plots at the Rushville City Cemetery for the 5 individuals that died. Now, the Rushville State Bank just opened an account for monetary donations for the victims' families. Rushville City Hall will also be accepting donations as well. Reporting in Rushville, I'm Hayden Donaldson.